Now our next glove I like to refer to as our flagship model. This is a glove that I'm very proud of, we as a company are very proud of, and I'm going to explain the Thor.2. This glove's got a lot going on. When you first see it, you're either going to love it or you're not going to like it. Maybe you like a simpler glove. I'll get to that in just a moment. But the Thor.2 is a beast, okay? The first thing you're going to notice is we have the wrist strap here, but we have a crossover cuff instead of the single strap like on the Thor.1 and also the Thor.3. So crossover cuff. On the palm, you do not have pucks. We have Stingray sliders. These are padded Stingray here. Now the trade-off here is they're not going to last as long in repeated slides. The Stingray itself won't get hurt, but because the threads are closer to the slide zone, a lot of times the thread will get burned through and you'll have to have them restitched. There are multiple layers of leather here as well as a pad, and like I said, the Stingray is almost indestructible. The downside to having pucks on the glove, although it's great for repeated slides, if you impact the pucks, you come down hard on your hands, they can bruise your palm. So the padded Stingray, a little more forgiving in impact situations. On the top of the glove, you have some vented knuckle sliders, which are cool. A lot of protection on the top of the hand. You have a resin and rubber knuckle guard there. And this is where the glove gets really unique because, well, up here at the cuff, you'll see there's 4 Stingray elements on the outside of the cuff. It's a very high cuff compared to our Thor.1 and especially our Thor.3, which I'll explain in just a moment. So a higher cuff, a lot of Stingray there, but in the wrist area, this is our active wrist impact system. You'll find here 3 accordion straps with Stingray pads over the top of your wrist bones, and there's layers of Kevlar fabric in lieu of the leather. Now, no matter what you do with a leather glove, when you bend your wrist, it's going to fold and bind in that area, except for the Thor.2. What happens here, watch these straps. When I move my wrist back and I articulate my wrist, the straps move out of the way. They also extend, should I need to extend my wrist, without the cuff moving. So the cuff doesn't slide forward, the hand moves independently from the wrist. And should you impact your hands, these pads are located right over your ulna bone to protect you in case of an impact. This glove is really awesome at both protection as well as articulation. 2 birds with 1 stone. This is our active wrist impact system, AWIS, and is exclusive to Bison.